The news is the cause of what happens in the market, and the technicals is the effect. So like, you know, when you take a prop from challenge, you have your stats, average loss, average win. Like it's gone up because of switching to indices. So where one may make a lower low and the other one makes a higher low, there's a higher chance of it being a reversal. YouTube definitely helped like show me more of the world and understand there's more out there. But there's 3 M's to make it to money. So you can make money, manage money, and multiply money.
Would you rather trade prop firms or personal for the rest of your life?
I'd probably say
From a uni student sharing finance tips online to becoming one of the leading voices of Gen Z in business, he built his platform giving young people the game, showing them how to save, invest, and take control of their money. Today, he's the co-founder of the Gen Z Club, a movement bringing the next generation into business, property, and trading. And he's not just teaching it, he's living it as a trader himself. This is Poku Banks, a voice for the future, and his story, it's only just getting started.
So I think the first time I heard of you and your content was when you were doing the like quick TikTok finance things. Was that like your first entrance into doing like content and entrepreneurship?
Yeah, my second actually. Well, entrepreneurship, no. Before, I was the type of guy to be selling sweets and cookies in school. That was my come up. So it was that. Got into buying and reselling, cryptocurrency, selling courses online. And then eventually I then got into A-levels and I started an Instagram page where I essentially was putting out personal finance content. Within like 4 months, I've got about 300 followers. To me, that wasn't good enough. So I gave up with that, focused on my A-levels, went to uni. And then in uni, my friend's telling me, you need to jump on TikTok, it's the next best thing. And I'm thinking, TikTok, that's a dancing app. This is 2019 now. And he's saying, yeah, I'm thinking it's a dancing app. Like, why would I do it? But Gary Vee, if you know Gary Vee, he was saying TikTok is the next big thing. So I thought, you know what, let me jump on it and try it out. So then January the 1st, 2020, created my first video. It was like 15 seconds. That was the max limit at that time on TikTok. And it took me like 30 minutes to make. And yeah, from there, that's when I carried on creating the personal finance content. And that was more, how I switched it was from making Instagram carousels and whatnot to using my face and my speech and my videos and whatnot. So basically breaking down complicated financial topics into simple 30-second videos where anyone can understand.
What gave you that idea? Like, where did that come from? Because obviously being in uni as well, like university students aren't thinking about finance and things like that. They're just out getting drunk and making it through. Where did it come from? Like, where did the idea come from to start doing finance?
What did you study, first of all?
Finance, accounting, and management.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So at University of Nottingham. And where did it come from? Well, I've been that guy in my area where I've always been helping people, putting people on, teaching them to make money. I actually, you know what? Before all of this, actually, I say while I was selling cookies in school, that's when I found out about trading.
Okay.
So I found out trading in 2015 or 2016, maybe. I think 2016. So I've always had the financial mindset. I read Rich Dad Poor Dad early on, like when I was 17. So I already had the mindset of, yeah, this is the angle I want to go down, being an entrepreneur, making money for myself. So, and I would just be putting people on, putting people on game. And I just thought, if my friends needed help, the rest of the UK needed help. So let me just expand it and use leverage for TikTok.
Because you was into like finance and essentially finance business, do you feel like that was like a household thing, like pressure, or do you feel like you just genuinely had inbuilt entrepreneurial financial mindset?
I say genuine inbuilt. Yeah, genuine inbuilt. I grew up middle class. Normal 2-parent household, like, you know, yeah. But I think where it all started was just wanting more for myself. And I say YouTube helped a lot. So I like to say I was raised on YouTube. So seeing Americans, 16-year-olds driving Lamborghinis, seeing just people doing it big over there just gave me the inspiration. Yeah, I wasn't seeing nice things around me, but at least on the internet, I was able to see and envision and imagine and live through other people's lives. So YouTube definitely helped, like, show me more of the world and understand there's more out there, you know. So yeah, I say it was genuine inbuilt stuff, you know. So yeah.
So how did you get into trading?
Trading,
like properly. You had an inkling at 2015.
Yeah.
In school, but what really drove you to be like, I want to be a trader. I want to take this serious.
Yeah. So I was scrolling on Twitter one day. I'm just seeing people posting like signal results and they're making profits, and I just like the fact that it was varying every single day, and the fact that there was the ability to make more or less. And that just intrigued me. So I looked into it. I eventually got signed up. There was a guy called, and I'll never forget this, Elijah Oyu Faisal. And
that's the second time on our podcast we've had someone bring him up.
Yeah, Golden Lamborghini.
Yeah.
all
Gold
of
Boys,
it.
Gold Lambo.
Yeah, he like, I can't lie. He did it well. I can't lie. He sucked me in, but yeah, cool. I was in year 10, seeing this stuff. I'm like, yeah, let me sign up. Cool. Signed up to his signals now. And so I was eager. Like I said, I was eager. Like I'm thinking my school money, my cookies money, let me flip that into the market so I'm come back a millionaire. Cool. So I've now signed up to his broker, and it actually wasn't trading. It was binary options at the time. I don't know if you know binary options.
Yes.
So like betting within a certain time period. Cool. And with that, I remember faking my age. So I didn't even go through my parents. So I faked my age, took the signals. I think I deposited 3 bills. I lost like 2 bills within 30 minutes of their signals. All of them lost. I'm like, bruh, like, what's going on? Like, you sent me signals, all of them are lost. Like, what's going on? But they just brushed me, let it be, cool. So then I'm like, let me just withdraw the rest and it's calm. So I'm trying to withdraw, they're not letting me withdraw. I go into customer service, like live chat, and they're saying, oh yeah, to withdraw, you need to upload your driver's license, etc., prove that you're 18. At this time, I'm like 15. So I'm like, you know what? I'm like, cool. In 3 years, I've lost my driver's license, but in 3 years, I'll come back and give it to you. That's what I've said, because I'm not 18 yet. So I've just said that. And thank God, whoever this customer service agent was, but he's noticed that I'm underage. So he's like, oh, it's against our terms of service for me to be on the platform. So he refunded me everything I lost and just let me withdraw, and I just left. So I took no L, but I got out of it. I took an L, but I got out of it. Luckily.
That is very lucky.
Yeah. And even though I lost, but I still made it back through the terms of service stuff. I still saw that, yeah, cool, I lost money there, but on the other side, someone's made money. And I noticed that. So I'm still that didn't like put me off. I just knew I just ran into some scammers. There's got to be some truth to this. Even though I lost, there's got to be a way to get on the winning side. So, and that was that. I didn't take it seriously though until 2019. I joined Offshore Keys. I don't know if that rings a bell.
I've heard of Offshore
Imagine
Keys.
like ICT, but like broken down to a basic level. So imagine ICT.
So do you trade
I've
ICT
definitely heard of
concepts
them.
then?
Yeah,
through someone else's strategy.
But at the time, I appreciate ICT's concepts. I wouldn't say I trade it fully, like the whole model and whatnot, but I appreciate and I understand ICT's concepts, like fair value gaps, liquidity sweeps. Like, I understand that just so that I can see in the market and see what other traders are thinking. Like, oh, a lot of people going long here because there's an order block, or a lot of people are prices reacting it because there's a fair value gap. But I'm not actually trading off the fair value gap.
That's very smart. I've never heard anyone say that.
Just like, or for example, you just knowing what other people are doing, understanding the sentiment. So, yeah, I wouldn't say I trade, but I'd have indulged in some of his content. But I'm not the type of guy to. I haven't watched all of his 2016 mentorship.
Do you believe ICT is the biggest cult in trading?
Yes, 100%.
That's why you want to learn where the fair value gaps are. So
where are you not getting in?
Where's that going?
Yeah, no, I think it's wise to. You don't have to trade or execute his model, but I think it's wise to know his concepts, because a lot of people trade his concepts. Even though, yeah, cool, retail don't move the market, but I think it's just nice to know, okay, cool, I can see why a lot of people are getting in here. Or even people that I'm just giving lessons to and whatnot, I can understand their ways of trading and whatnot. So, yeah. But yeah, ICT, biggest cult, I think, but cult in a good thing. I think he's done well for himself. I think as of recently, the past 4 years, he's been exposed and his reputation's gone down. But I say from 2016 to like 2019, he was like...
Yeah, he was top dog.
Like, you couldn't chat to him, but as time went on, he started trading. Yeah, it's sad. But his concepts he's got students that have done well with his concepts.
So what is your strategy consistent of now? Like, if you had to just break it down extremely quickly.
SMT divergences. So essentially looking at two correlating assets, whether that be S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100, NAS 100, or GBP USD or Euro USD, looking at two correlating assets and seeing where where the distortion is.
Okay.
So where one may make a lower low and the other one makes a higher low, there's a higher chance of it being reversal, and vice versa. So if NASDAQ sweeps the high and S&P 500 doesn't sweep the high, like it fails to, I know S&P 500 is weaker. So I'm looking to wait for a change of character or a break of structure and look to take a trade to the downside.
What do you trade the most?
in recent times, I say the indices, S&P 500 and Nasdaq, definitely. I think it just moves, especially at 230. There's a lot of money to make, and if you ride those moves, it's great. And plus, it's a predominantly bullish asset. Like people have their pensions and companies have their life savings locked in these assets, so it's predominantly bullish. So, and actually, when I'm going into the market every day, I'm thinking longs, but sells can happen. But yeah, and not only that, I invest in it long term anyway, like dollar cost average every month. So naturally, expect it to rise. But yeah, it's a predominantly bullish asset. So it's kind of not easy money, but like over the long term, yeah, if you're taking buys, you'll win.
I've recently changed, December. I'm not liking the summer markets. I've recently changed from Forex to US 30, right? Oh. And I feel like obviously bullish asset anyway, like you said. I feel like with Forex, it can just go anyway. It's very choppy, especially I was trading GJ and UJ.
Oh, gosh.
Very choppy.
Oh, gosh.
And I feel like with US 30, there's been a lot of selling pressure at the moment. But I feel like the fact you're looking for more buys, there's more chances to make money. Obviously, like reading the charts, it's easy to find entries. It's actually easy when you don't really know what you're doing and you look at it. When I first started trading US 30, I was so good at it. Wow. And the more I looked at it, I was like, I'm getting stopped out here because it's getting more confusing because I'm trying to learn everything. You don't need to know everything. You just need to know your own strategy. Do you feel like switching to indices has helped your mental in trading?
I wouldn't say helps mental, because I think mental, I'll go into what issues I have with my mental in trading, but I say it's increased my average win per trade. So like, you know, when you take a prop from challenge, you have your stats, average loss, average win. Like it's gone up because of switching to indices, and therefore increased my average RR, risk to reward. But my mental, it still stays. So my mental issues, my mental blocks with trading, right, is basically being robotic, executing every trade as if the last one didn't happen type thing. So like, for example, there'll be days where I might take 3 trades, all 3 lose. The 4th trade, I'm doubting myself, or I'm not feeling it, just mental block. And then that's the 4th trade, that's the banger. So I say that, and that's across all assets. So like Forex and indices and whatnot. So that's what I've learned based on my journaling. But yeah, in terms of switching to indices, I'm quite late. People have been screaming to switch. When I was on TikTok Live, people were screaming, Euro USD is dead, it's dead, move on. And I wasn't hearing it. I was like, nah, it's cool. I'm making money with this, why not? But yeah, and by the way, I've not dropped Euro USD and GBP USD, but yeah, I've added S&P and actually I look at US 30 as well.
This podcast is sponsored by Equity Edge, the Forex prop firm that is changing the game for traders. Equity Edge gives you the freedom to trade with confidence, offering account sizes from 2.5k all the way to $100,000. Instant phase transitions when you reach your profit targets, and absolutely no minimum or maximum trading days. Plus, there are no lot size limits, giving you complete freedom with your trading strategy. Equity Edge have also just announced that MetaTrader 5 is back, rebuilt stronger than ever for a seamless trading experience. They have also removed their old all-day news restriction trading rule, which means when there are high-impact news events that last the entire day, you can still trade with no limits. With payout requests every 14 days and support available 24/7. Equity Edge is here to help you trade, grow, and get funded without boundaries. Ready to level up your trading journey? Click the link in the description below and get started with your funded journey.
Yeah.
Did you know that Forex is actually the hardest thing to trade?
I believe that because it can go anywhere.
It's the hardest market.
Oh.
Yeah. Like I didn't realise until I did a podcast with a massive institutional trader the other day, and he said they, as like institutional traders who mainly trade like futures, indices, the bund, stuff like that, rate Forex traders so much, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Like he gave me my flowers for being able to be profitable with Forex.
I feel like that makes sense though, because I do feel like when I look at, apart from right now, because I feel like with me, I've only not even been trading US 30 for a year, so I need to give myself time to understand summer markets, winter markets. I don't know if you think that's a thing. I definitely do. I feel like US 30, I could be scalping right now, not day trading. And I feel like looking at my win rate before March, I was a lot better off with US 30. With GJ, I was still making profit, but I was taking more losses.
It makes sense.
So I feel like that's a
it's just the most liquid market, so it literally is moving at all times. And sometimes if it's stuck in a range, the range could be like 50 to 100 pips, but it's still ranging and it's still very, very liquid.
Yeah. GJ, yeah. Or the GBP, or JPY pairs, very wicky.
Yeah, very wicky.
I call them John Wick, just wicking you out, just ready.
Yeah, you have to know how to trade yen pairs.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it will be the death of you. Euro JPY was the death for me. That was your baby.
See, that was my pair for ages. Yeah, Euro yen, yeah. But that was only because I had PTSD from GJ. So I was like, okay, Euro yen's a little bit on the less wild side. GJ is just flies one way, flies
today when I used to correlate pairs and I looked at GJ and GUS correlation. Now they don't even. They
barely correlate anymore.
Yeah. And with correlation, like for example, with GBP USD and Euro USD, I'll look at Euro GBP to find the correlation. So if Euro GBP is stronger, then I know that Euro USD will be more likely to be bullish, or Euro will have a better chance against the dollar. The best way I'll put it is that let's say there are 3 football teams. If GBP is beating, if Euro is beating GBP 3-0, let's say they've won, who is more likely to beat, or who's dollar likely to stand against in a football match? If Euro is beating,
the one that's got 3, no.
Withstand.
I'm lost.
Okay, my bad.
Are you?
No, I was getting it.
No, okay, let me explain. Yeah, so Euro has beaten GBP 3-0, yeah? And then the dollar has to face both of them. We're going to have a match against the pound, we're going to have a match against the euro. But since we know Euro just beat GBP 3-0, I'm more likely going to lose to Euro.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you got that. Okay, cool.
Yeah. That's what I meant. That's what I thought you meant.
Yeah.
I thought you was asking, who would you not want to play?
Okay,
I mean, Euro.
Yeah. Exactly. So, therefore, if Euro GBP is just bullish, if you look at Euro USD chart, more time it'll be bullish, or if the dollar's also bullish for some reason, then it'll be withstanding and it won't be as bearish, you know. So
like bullish with some pullbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much attention do you pay to fundamentals?
Forex Factory.
Like, do you trade news, avoid news?
No, I don't avoid news. I think news is the cause. Yeah, the news is the cause of what happens in the market, and the technicals is the effect. So news is what pushes the markets where it needs to go. Your technicals, news should aid your technicals to go to, well, in my opinion, I believe it should aid it to where it goes, you know, in its, you know, TP and whatnot. I don't avoid it. Like, for example, today actually, GBP/USD was bullish after CPI news. My strategy was predicting bullishness. I'll even show you.
I feel like we see this a lot. The more we interview traders, I feel like they all say the same thing, and it just goes to show, like, if you're analysing a pair correctly, yes, it can wick. I feel like with GJ, for example, it can wick like 100 pips in the wrong direction and then take like liquidity.
Yeah.
And then go in the direction. You have to be, in my opinion, I feel like you have to be in a trade already before just trying to jump in when it's...
Oh yeah. I'm not gambling and entering at 130.
But people will do that. And I feel like that's why a lot of prop firms has a news restriction, because people are trying to pass challenges with a bullish move or a bearish move.
People who do that don't have sense anyway, because those spreads are insane.
Yeah, insane.
Yeah, no, it's nuts. It's nuts. Even today, I took an L, but it's so unlucky. Look at this. So I was in longs.
Oh, okay. So you got stopped at that, and then it was
you got
stopped. Yeah.
And then the price is just,
that's the story of a trader's life when it's a good trade.
Yeah. I'll screenshot you put on the screen, but and that's obviously the CPI candle, bam.
Yeah.
So like my strategy was predicting longs, but yeah, stop loss placement again, little things, you know, it happens. And those trades, I don't mind. Obviously, it annoys me, but at least I know, like, okay, cool. I just need to adjust a few things, but yeah. I mean, yeah, with trading, it's a love. I think I love it. It's made me more resilient. I can take L's with ease. Like, for example, so we were talking about TikTok. I started TikTok creating content, I got banned. So you see how you see me on TikTok Live? I got banned.
Why?
So essentially, every time I was on TikTok Live, here and there I get reported, right? And I'll always, sometimes my live get locked off for fraud and scams. I'm like, fraud and scams, I'm trading the markets, the financial markets. This is a legitimate thing. Like, I'm not the only, like, billionaires do this. So like, if they're doing fraud and scams, like, what? So cool. But I always thought, okay, cool, maybe like the algorithm or the bots, not the bots, but like the TikTok bot is seeing it as fraud and scams. But if a real human, if I appeal it and a real human sees it, they'll be like, oh, this is a mistake. So cool, I kept getting banned. I'll get banned from TikTok Live for like a day, then it go to 3 days, then eventually went to 7 days. And then one day, I think someone was saying something to me in my chat, violated him, then he reported me. Then next thing you know, I got banned from Live, and next thing, right after that, banned from TikTok as a whole.
Oh, that's his fault then.
Yeah.
Karmic energy is coming for him.
Yeah. So I lost my 300k TikTok account.
Oh my goodness.
300k followers. Yeah, it's crazy.
So you not got backup?
No. Well, I made a new account, but
So you rebuilding
yeah,
from scratch?
but I won't like. So that happened in December. I lost motivation. So like I didn't rebuild straight away. I'm rebuilding, but and I haven't got the drive. When I was in 2020, I was in uni. Like I had the drive. Like I had the hunger. I was posting twice a day. Like I was very consistent. That's how I built to 300k. Nowadays I'm older. I'm focused on business more. I got plays. I got things to do. I'm trading. And trading takes a lot of my mental capacity. I don't know about you, but like
absolutely.
Like after a day of trading, I need to unwind. I can't then stop trading. Actually, I mean, some days I can.
Trip.
Okay, let's see that.
You need a trip.
What's the benefits? Tell me on it.
Well, it just makes you really like calm and chilled.
It's CBD based.
I've got one in my bag. They're actually like natural.
Really?
They sell them in the shops. You can buy it.
Oh wow.
I've got one in my bag if you want to take it home and try it. But it just mellows you.
Okay.
So for like, I tried this after a bad day of trading. I'm telling you, I didn't want to throw my phone at the wall.
Really? Okay.
I love that.
No, that's a good integration still.
Sponsor me.
Yeah, that's a good integration. But yeah, so yeah, no, I didn't have a backup account because I never thought of that. But I've now made a new account, but I'm not going as hard with content. I'm posting, but I'm not going crazy, like, you know. So yeah, right now I'm more focused on behind the scenes, making money and whatnot. Obviously, content is money, but yeah.
It takes a lot of time and mental capacity,
Yeah.
and also a lot of people just think making content is making content, but actually, like editing, learning how to edit, sitting there, like especially when you don't feel like doing it, but you know you have to post.
Yeah,
it can be very draining.
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, you know, best thing you want to outsource your editor and all these things, but it's just like the content I like to create. I like to put thought and time into it. I don't like making like not cringy content, but I don't like making like not basic content, but like I just like to
be really unique and be yourself.
Yeah, be unique and put some thought into it and let someone leave thinking, yeah, I've learned something. And that's how I built my brand, like creating content about personal finance, helping people understand how I see it and whatnot.
Do you do YouTube as well, like long form?
Yes, I do. I'm focused. To be fair, I'm even focusing more on that. Like I am growing YouTube. That's something I can say.
I feel like from me doing YouTube, I've learned that like TikTok's very toxic. Like there's a lot of opinions. There's a lot of like racism. There's a lot of hate, negativity. Whereas like YouTube, I think in my whole year of doing YouTube, I've had one negative comment.
Wow. Yeah, and that's the thing with YouTube. They decide to watch you. They click on the thumbnail.
And TikTok, YouTube actually allows you to be like showcase. You could be a new creator and you could be showcase. Whereas TikTok, it's so hard to get on like the For You page and be like on the algo.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you gotta be a certain way. You gotta make your videos in a certain way. Speak about certain things, and yeah, I mean TikTok. Yeah, that was the first place I ever received hate. Like in my life, everyone loved me, and then I've come on TikTok and I'm now seeing hate. I'm like, rah, and I'm just responding back because like, what? You can't say this to me.
Yeah,
you can never say this to me in real life. So I'm gonna respond, but then eventually I realized I have to be demure. I have to be calm. I can't be too on it in the comments, you know. But sometimes it's just like, how dare you say that? You can't say that.
And you want to say something, but you also have to remember that people that are hating or they're negative towards you, they're unhappy in their own life.
Yeah, they're just projecting.
Yeah.
That was 100%. Definitely a huge thing I had to learn. Like, obviously, I grew on Twitter, and the haters. Oh my goodness, it was awful. But because I'm just that type of person, like I have like that, like I want to just snap back, like. How dare you? Because like you said, you wouldn't say that if you were in front of me. So how dare you come online and talk shit about me? Like we're not doing that. So I'll tell you about yourself.
Yeah.
But that just didn't do me any favours. So I had to.
I think to be fair, I think Twitter and TikTok are very close.
Very toxic.
Yeah.
Because Twitter, there's a mature audience and they're rude. I think TikTok is young and just ignorant.
Yes.
But Twitter,
you know what you're saying.
Yeah, you know.
And
you know
TikTokers, you're either a consumer or you're a doer. And a lot of the time, if someone's watching your trading content, it's because they want to learn. They want to know how to do it. Because if, like, I don't really have the time to do TikTok lives because I don't even know how to do it. I'd learn, but I just feel like I like doing long form content or like shorts. I'm learning how to do shorts. I find it quite fun.
Yeah.
But I feel like people are going to watch you and have opinions because they're unhappy. Yeah. Like, people are going to be like, oh my God, he's making all this money from trading. Why am I not getting trading right? Then they'll be like, I hate him. I'm going to just give you negativity. And I feel like that's a lot of the time what we see on Twitter as well. Are you on Twitter?
It is.
Yeah, I go on Twitter, but I don't post. Yeah.
Isn't it so funny how we still call it Twitter and it's actually X?
It's actually X, isn't it?
I tried to do the X thing, but...
You're like, are you on X? What's X?
Yeah.
I don't talk to my ex.
Yeah, I said X in front of like a Twitter OG. And he said, nah, he said to me, never call it X again. Like,
no, but it's weird though, isn't it?
It's really strange. Yeah.
Yeah, Twitter, I like Twitter.
But we like Elon Musk.
Yeah, no, he's cool. He's cool.
Yeah, we do. So aside from trading, what else are you doing at the moment?
So yeah, obviously content creation. Right now I have a project where this company, they want me to promote their door-to-door sales roles. But I told them, I'm not sure of door-to-door sales. So the only way it makes sense is if I vouch for it. How about I try it, see how much money I can make in a month, and then I can promote it type thing. So it's also just being mindful about what I promote and just vouching for my audience, you know. So I think that'd be some great content. So content creation as a whole. Gen Z Club, again, that's a company I made with my business partner Denzel, where we host networking events where we allow people to come network and come together. And the thought behind that was because I got to where I am through networking events, you know. Someone gave me the idea to go on TikTok. And if it wasn't for me going to a networking event, I wouldn't be doing that. So it was, Gen Z Club. Yeah, our recent one was the real estate conference where we had over 500 Gen Zs.
That was so lit. I have to give it to you because obviously we've done events and we know how hard it is to curate an event, get tickets sold, get chairs filled. So when I came to that, and it was such a great day, like the way it was ran, the hosting, the guests, like the entire thing, and it was rammed. Like no one else could get in there. Like highly props to you because that was lit.
Yeah, we
When is your next one? Because I want to come.
Our next one, you know what? It's TBA. What's TBA? To be announced. It's to be announced.
We continued.
Yeah. But it'll be like an entrepreneurship general event. But I do want to host a trading event.
Do you do like speakers on stage and all of that stuff as well, like your networking events?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, so speakers on stage. Regarding the property, we had lots of property people. Mm-hmm. A business one, we have like all ranges of like marketing and all sorts. And a trading one, trading.
You did a trading one, didn't you? Was it last year?
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah, I did trading.
Sanjeev was a speaker, but he was like zoomed in. Yeah.
You know, there was actually technical difficulties.
I was going to say, yeah.
Do you know what though? I love the fact that, and I feel like we've learnt this because we've done like EYL and like we've come together from networking on Twitter and stuff. I feel like when you network and you come through networking, then you know what the people want, you know what the people need.
Yeah.
So I feel like people like you and us are very important people to be doing stuff like this. Mm-hmm. Not just someone that's like, let me just create an event. Half of the time anyway, you don't really make money. But I think most of the time it's about actually pulling people together, like-minded individuals, being in a room full of like entrepreneurs, traders, and putting out information you can learn from.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like I do it more for like the community. I do it for the love of the game, like just networking, and I get satisfaction from making things happen. So like, I've seen, you lot know Ninja.
Yeah. That's how we met.
Yeah. That's how I don't know where I saw that. I think he commented on something. I forgot, but I seen that, and like he put you lot together, and he feels good. Like he's created, and you lot have now gone on to create wealth together. Yeah. So like, you know, putting people together, putting on those rooms, you're building the wealth in the urban community. So it's that's what it is, and you feel good, and it gives you a nice rep, and you get it's good.
And sometimes like, I don't speak to Ninja anymore. Like wish him well. He's such a cool person. But sometimes you meet people to meet people. And I feel like I met him at a random outside EYL event to meet Mads. So I do feel like put yourself out there, go up to people, because even if they're not your person, someone they know might be your person.
Yeah, exactly. You just got you're always like 7 people away from anyone in the world. So
Facts.
Yeah, just meeting people and whatnot. So yeah, no, that's really good. That's really good. How did you put You just decided? Oh, I know 2 girls that trade.
Literally that.
Yeah, literally
Like,
that. Oh, I think I was saying I wanted to do a mini meetup before the EYL event, like a dinner, like who's going, let's like just like connect like-minded individuals. You was saying the same thing. Oh, like who wants to meet? And then he was like, it used to added us.
No, it was before that.
Was it?
We both met him at EYL, and then you were doing an Instagram live with him, like a couple of weeks after the EYL, and he messaged me and he was like, oh, like I've met this other female trader called Katie. I think you guys should like hook up. And then I think he either gave you my number or me your number.
No, he added us on Twitter, I'm
No,
sure.
this was before. We had each other. We followed each other on Twitter.
Somehow we're here.
After this. We followed each other on Twitter after this. Like, we'd had a conversation. I remember we'd had a conversation and both of us were really bad with replies, which we still are.
Yeah, we still are.
And we hadn't replied to each other, but then we both put the same thing on Twitter. So then we were like, wait, let's just do it together.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, that's right. But we had our ups and downs. It took us a long time to get here.
We definitely did.
Oh, wow.
Like a few businesses to make the best business.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've gone through a lot. So I feel
a lot
like
of trials and tribulations.
Yeah.
That's big. That's big to go through a few businesses and still be together. Like I've had business relationships, and once the business ends, more time the friendship.
But you know what though? I feel like we was always meant to do it, me and you.
Yeah, 1000%.
But
1000%.
we had to go through things, learn through things. We even had a business partner. His name was Kieran. I'm not gonna lie, he was great. Like he was the man we needed in our business. But we all just at one time we all needed to do our own thing, and then me and Mads reconnected and started this and thought we need to put a podcast out there that people need to learn from.
100%.
There's a lot of like fun podcasts. You get the odd learning ones and stuff, but where can people learn how to make money? Like what are these different things people are making money from? Like really giving people awareness. So I feel like we've found our niche now.
Yeah, because obviously we started as trading. It was FX Connect, so it was events and just content for traders. But then I was like, obviously, because I'd been to so many property networking events, I'd met people like Kazi and like Savoys and all these massive people. I'm like, wait a minute, trading is one thing, but trading isn't passive. So what can traders do in order to create a passive income? Like use your trading profits to go into other things, which I absolutely will die on this hill of. You cannot retire from trading. You have to invest your trading profits into other things, which is why I was like, wait, let's just combine everything. Obviously we're traders, but we know so many amazing people in so many different businesses that can just teach people on this platform in a fun way as well.
Yeah.
Not just like boring, like just businessy all the time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's very boring.
Yeah, no, 100%. To connect with the audience and connect with the youth, you gotta like spice it up. You gotta be yourself and just be honest. Like just say it how it is. And you don't want to be a teacher. You don't want to be, someone old and no. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. As in, like for example, how I got inspiration to my content was that when I was younger, I'd watch, old white men speaking about finance, and it would take like 40 minutes to get through a simple topic. But I enjoyed it. But I know everyone else wouldn't. So I'll break it down and say, okay, this is what you really need to know. Boom, boom, boom. So, yeah.
Tell us one thing that maybe people don't know about you.
Don't know about me.
That they'll only ever hear here.
That
Hear,
only
hear.
ever
The exclusive.
exclusive. Don't know about me.
Like what's like maybe like one hobby that no one knows
Hobby.
or like
Like do
a
you
funny
secretly
story.
do yoga?
Yeah, like do you do yoga or like what's like a funny story like you've been on holiday and you've like burnt your toe on like a fireplace or
in terms of like what I do, okay, I watch anime, I play chess. Yeah,
Nice.
chess I've not actually mentioned. Anime.
calculated though, chess.
Yeah, I like it. It's,
I love a chess player, because I'm so shit at chess. Really bad. And I feel like chess is like a life skill.
Yeah.
Like if you can play chess, you can play the chess of life.
Yeah, you're right. You gotta think about
Like you've got to be 3 steps ahead at all
very
times.
calculated.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
But and I like to travel.
Would you rather continue trading for the rest of your life or invest in property for the rest of your life?
I'll continue trading.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, because I can swing trade later or positional trade. Or is it called positional trading? Yeah. So like I know someone that I think when gold was 2K, he took a buy and he just holding.
Wow.
Yeah, like just holding that. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like positional, like you're looking at the fundamentals and long,
Just
like
early,
really long,
long
term, or like if you feel like yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, I know someone who's placed a buy on Euro USD at the start of the year and have just held that. Like that's their swing trade for the year.
Yeah,
Love that for them.
And it's been great for them. So they did a great job.
Yeah. So just really long term swing. Yeah.
Would you rather trade one indice for the rest of your life or 5 currency pairs?
I want indice.
You like indices then?
Yeah. I think I'd rather. Yeah, if I have currency pairs, nah.
Do you believe in like having less pairs, like 1 to 3 pairs is better than having like a 20 pair ratio? Because you get to know the pair better.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you understand it. You understand its nuances and whatnot. I know people have long watch lists and whatnot and are scanning through. I guess they're more swing traders anyway. But yeah, I'll probably say 1 to 3. Yeah.
Would you rather trade prop firms or personal for the rest of your life?
Thing is, rest of life, prop firms lasting for the rest of my life.
But let's say that they did.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably say prop firms. Yeah, I'll probably say prop firms. I think that, for example, on my personal account, I was risking £150 a trade, and then there's a prop firm doing sales, right? And I could have bought like a 50k for like £150. So it was like, yeah, cool. If I lose 4 trades, that's like £600 lost on my personal. But then if I lose 4 trades on a 50k account challenge, I haven't lost anything. I've just lost the 150 I spent. So when I realized that, I was like, wait a minute, I can get more for my money, in prop firms. So
what would your death row meal be?
I'd probably say sweet and sour chicken with udon teriyaki noodles.
Drink?
Probably a strawberry Mirinda.
I haven't had one of them in years.
I used to have that with chicken and chips back in the school days.
£1 Dixie chicken and chips and a can of Miranda.
Yeah, £1.50.
Banging.
It's about £5 now. Wild.
Yeah.
What about dessert?
I'm not really a dessert person these days, but
Starter.
What did I have recently for starters? You know what? Dessert. Starter, I'll probably say tempura prawn tempura.
Nice. What can people look out for in the near future?
Near future, I'd just say more content, helping people learn how to trade, and yeah, man, more trading stuff. Really, I say more trading and helping people just make money online. I feel like my content, my journey, I was helping people manage their money. Well, there's 3 M's to make it to money. So you can make money, manage money, and multiply money. Multiplying is investing, managing, budgeting, and whatnot. And I feel like with the economy that we're in now, managing, it doesn't hit the same. I feel like back in the day, yeah, cool, you can cut some subscriptions off and do all of that. And it was cool, you save money. But now it's like, I'm not teaching you to be homeless. I want to teach you to be abundantly free and whatnot. So you're better off making money. So just helping people, okay, here's this job that you can do, or here's how you can put money into trading and whatnot. So just helping people more make money, and then how you want to manage it, you manage it. But obviously management is still key regardless. But I feel like for a lot of people's problems, because I get lots of DMs, a lot of the issues is you just need to make more. Managing is definitely key as well. Like, you need to be able to, you need to have the mindset of putting things forward, paying yourself in the future. But you need to make more. You need to increase your income.
I love that.
Where can people find you?
Everywhere. I'm online. At Poku Banks on all socials. Instagram, Snapchat, and then TikTok, Banks TP, and Poku Banks 2 channels. So yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Appreciate it.
We definitely need to do a part 2.
No, we definitely need a part 2.
If you guys want a part 2, comment down below part 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode and today's guest, we will do a part 2 if you comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, because that not only helps us on the channel, but it helps us get better guests each and every time. Thank you for watching.
Get it. Sweet.